Si es único, es tequila Cabo Único. Yasmín's Restaurant, restaurante mexicano. Pasteles Ashley Bakery, pasteles artesanales. Cabo Mil Radio, 96.3 FM. Disfruta el sabor de bistro by Sebastián Áñez, con un toque francés. Por una vejez digna y activa, Club de Abuelos San Miguel.
Queridos amigos, muy buenas tardes. Nuevamente estamos con ustedes en nuestro canal Gente Brillante e Interesante. Ahora tenemos un personaje, señores. Es el inglés, ha trabajado en grandes hoteles y ahora nos da la satisfacción de otorgarnos esta entrevista. Antes de empezar, quiero agradecerles a todos nuestros patrocinadores y quiero agradecerles a todas las personas que nos han hecho aportaciones. Queda con ustedes Peter Bowling. Peter.
Mariano, very nice to see you again.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
The pleasure is for me.
I know that time goes very quickly, and I first met you, I think, 14 years ago when I was running Capella Pedregal. And it's a pleasure to have maintained and seen you over the years.
Platícanos, ¿de dónde eres? ¿Dónde naciste, Peter?
Yes, of course. Well, my journey, I had a journey before I came here, of course. But a long time ago, I had the opportunity to launch Capella. And after 21 years in the Caribbean, which I very much enjoyed, I was asked to go and open the first Capella hotel in Southern Ireland, near Cork, actually in Middleton, where they make the Jameson Irish whiskey. And I had a wonderful 2 years there. I never thought I was going to live in Ireland, in Southern Ireland. And then, as we all know, in 2009, a major world recession happened, and a lot of the hotels in the world were closing down or going through difficult times. And I was asked, would I come to Cabo San Lucas? And I was flown with my wife to have 4 days on Pedregal Mountain. And I had the opportunity to meet with the Diaz-Rivera family. And the second night into my stay, Juan Diaz-Rivera walked me down from my car with my wife and said, we'd like you to come and join us to open Capella Pedregal. And I had 5 amazing years in that hotel. And we got the #1 in Travel and Leisure magazine, the #1 in Condé Nast magazine. And actually, half of the employees are still there. And Fernando Flores, who was my food and beverage director, you know him, is now the general manager, and he's done an amazing job with the team to maintain the overall ambience and the standards and the recognition that the hotel deserved on the world stage. And that hotel, of course, has won the #1 in Travel and Leisure magazine now for many, many years. The journey then, after 5 years, carried on, and I was fortunate to receive a phone call from Edward Steiner. And as many people in this location know Ed Steiner actually was the one who first opened Los Fontanas. And then he had 12 years as the managing director of One Only Palmilla. And he called me one day in my office and he said to me, Peter, he said, I know you somewhat, and I've known you at different hotel shows. We used to go to Vegas sometimes to Virtuoso, and we'd know each other in a business relationship. And he said, a very important thing to me, he said, I would like to pass the baton to you to take over One and Only Palmilla. And I said, that's a great honor. And I said, of course, I'm not going to get the job because I'm with Capella Pedregal. And he said, Peter, he said, trust me, you are the right person for the people. And 2 hours later, I had a phone call from the COO of Kerzner. And a week later, I was in Dallas Airport meeting him for 3 hours. And then 2 weeks later, I met the president of Kerzner in the Mandarin Oriental Hotel in New York. And 5 weeks later, I was running One and Only Palmilla, which was an amazing experience with 900 employees. in that I would say the top hotel was. It may be, it was an amazing hotel in the destination, and I had 6 years there. And so from a recession, that is what happened, and I was very fortunate to come here. I didn't know anybody in those days, but now, after now, of course, running the Viceroy Los Cabos for the last 3.5 years, having my permanent residence here, I feel part of the community, and I've always been so fairly treated and so well respected with everyone that it's given me a wonderful journey over the last 14 years. I did leave for 3 years, and I went to run the Waldorf Astoria in Beverly Hills. It was always my dream to live in LA. But after living in LA for a period, you see the blue sky today and the lovely ocean and the climate and the amazing people here. I did miss that. I'd had 21 years in the Caribbean before I even went to live in Ireland, and I'm a resort person, so hence the reason I came back.
Muy bien. Ahora, por favor, platícanos un poquito ahora del hotel, más directo. ¿El hotel tiene capacidad para cuántos huéspedes, para cuánta gente? ¿Y qué tipo de servicios ofreces? ¿Cuál sería tu plus contra todos los demás hoteles?
Viceroy Los Cabos was a blank canvas, and 3.5 years ago I was fortunate to be offered the position, and each resort is a different location and it's got different DNA, and you can bring in magic to each one of the places I've talked about, but they're all so different. And as you can see, Miguel Aragones, the previous owner and the architect of this amazing property, created a magical location on the gateway to San Jose. We're only 15 minutes from the airport, and as you know, we're only an 8-minute bicycle ride from the hotel. And we actually have many bicycles that the guests will just take out and cycle to San Jose. So it's a great location for someone that wants to have life around them and not feel that they're tucked away somewhere, but they have access to the whole of San Jose at their doorstep. This hotel now is more of a residential community. We have beautiful 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom villas and 3-bedroom casitas. All of them have private rooftop pools and really nice barbecue areas and dining facilities on the rooftops. They are perfect for families, for groups of people traveling together. We do many social events here, so birthdays, anniversaries, celebration of life. And so then we brought in a new component, which is fractional ownership, and you can buy a month here. So it's not timeshare, it's a deeded title into a residence, a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom apartment, a 2-bedroom garden suite, or these beautiful penthouse and lower floor beach villas. So there's an option. So we have done very well with the fractional sales. You can only have a successful business if everybody's united and the staff are the main source of allowing people to feel at home here, the connection. And so it's all really about the service and people feeling as though they're home away from home. You can't force people in this destination to come and stay with you. It's a dream always to have repeat guests. And this hotel didn't have many repeat guests. And now on a weekly basis, we have guests coming back all the time because they feel at home. And that is part of the training. It's really important to interview and to take your time interviewing the right people to join you. Any world-class hotel, you're creating a family and you're creating people that are spending 5 and 6 days a week together. And I always say to my leaders, don't just take anyone, take your time and really do you really want that person with you working 6 days a week? Are you going to be proud of that person? Are you going to feel that that person, every steward, every maid, every gardener, every person that cleans the pools are as equally as important? And I always explain it as though it's a circle and the ball has to bounce, and it's all about energy and respect and appreciation of how people work so hard on a daily basis to achieve what we achieve. A budget is set, or a target is set, but that's on a piece of paper. The magic happens on the daily transactions of each individual becoming a team player. And you only have a world-class hotel if everybody is working for the same team and not on their own, but part of a group of people where you have pride, you have respect, you have honesty, sincerity, and all the true values of life that when they come together, you can feel it. And you can check into a regular hotel and you just know you're checking into a hotel. But when you check into a world-class resort, and there are many world-class resorts in this destination, this is why we're so blessed, and they're all so different. And they're all successful because all of the things I've just said, they are doing. Because if they weren't doing them, they wouldn't have the quality and the level of clients that come to this destination.
Muy bien. Veo con mucho agrado que te apasiona tu trabajo, que eres feliz haciendo lo que te apasiona, lo cual me permite felicitarte y desearte lo mejor. ¿Cómo podemos contactar?
How do you communicate with the hotel? How do you contact the hotel?
Yes.
We have a wonderful website through Viceroy Hotels and Resorts, showing all the hotels in the Viceroy collection. We have great social media through Facebook, through Instagram, through all the media, the social media companies. We have Baja Marketing also locally, who do the promotions for our wonderful F&B outlets. We have our Silomar rooftop, which has got a wood-burning Argentinian grill, which has got a beautiful view, as you can see today, with a fabulous cocktail bar. And we have live music in that location 3 evenings per week. We also have El Nido, which is the famous nest-shaped wood structure on the pools, where we probably do 80 to 100 covers per evening with Asian food. We have a fabulous chef and a great team there. We also have a new restaurant, Dahlia, which offers Mediterranean cuisine, which we opened about 15 months ago, and that's doing really well. Now the gardens have taken place and the fountains being installed and wonderful music. And we also have live music actually there 2 days a week as well. Casero is our breakfast room with our Otra bar, but we also offer all-day dining. So if you wanted to come in for a salad or a taco or simple food done well, that's our all-day dining outlet. So there's a nice selection for not only just our resident guests, but we are attracting many people now from other hotels and from the local community. Many homeowners are coming back time and time again because they've connected with our people.
Peter, es un placer enorme haber platicado contigo. Te agradezco muchísimo la entrevista y la verdad deseo que te vaya muy bien y quedo muy agradecido contigo. Y a nuestros amigos les recuerdo que por favor nos den un like, se suscriban a la página para ver todas las entrevistas y que compartan. Me dio volver a estar con una persona tan importante como es Peter Bowling.
Thank you so much. Pleasure again. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.